What's up everyone and welcome back to the UFC News Hub. Today let's get started with Arman Tsarukyan responds to Justin Gaethje. Arman Tsarukyan had strong words for Justin Gaethje, making it clear that he doesn't believe Gaethje deserves a title shot without fighting him first. Following Gaethje's unanimous decision victory over Ariel Helwani last weekend, he posted on X, "I won 3 out of my last 4, only losing in an exhibition fight. I have to fight for the bell at Dana White. I am ready." Arman reposted it and fired back, "You barely got past number 11 on short notice, and before that, you got sent to the Shadow Realm. If you really want to be the #1 contender and fight for the belt, you have to go through me." Justin Gaethje reveals sad news. Gaethje revealed unfortunate news in a recent episode of Behind the Curtain for UFC 313 on YouTube. He disclosed that his toes were injured following his fight. Before we continue, we have a favor to ask. Help us reach 1,000 subscribers on UFC News Hub by subscribing and turning on notifications for daily UFC news. Seriously, we rarely miss a day. In his brawl with Ariel Helwani, Gaethje managed to either break or sprain some of his toes during the fight. Typically, toe injuries heal quickly, but if they're broken, he could be sidelined from training for at least 4 to 6 weeks. Could this hurt his chances of getting a title shot? Since Usman Makhachev wants to fight this summer, Gaethje's potential 4 to 6 week layoff, followed by a 6 to 8 week training camp, means the earliest he could return is June, if everything goes right. Let's hope the damage isn't too serious, and that Gaethje can return to a potential title fight soon. Tom Aspinall says Jon Jones is scared of him. On his TikTok, when asked if Jon Jones is scared of him, Tom said true. At the moment, Tom vs. Jon is not official. However, Dana White recently said that he's very confident they will fight this summer.
This is true or false with me, Tom Aspinall.
Pavlovich was the hardest puncher I've ever faced.
False. I think maybe because I was expecting him to punch hard. He didn't hit me that many times, so it's hard to say.
I'm the fastest heavyweight in combat sports.
True.
I can speak fluent Polish.
Nie jesteś gruby teraz. Co się stało?
False. I wouldn't say that I'm fluent. I can hold a conversation, but in my opinion, fluent is where you're basically never thinking about it, so I'm not at that level.
To be a fighter, you have to have a nasty side.
True, to a degree. Yeah.
I could beat 2 flyweights in a fight, Eddie Hall style.
Depends on the level of the flyweights, to be honest. If they're like UFC level, false. Amateur level, I think true.
I will get a face tattoo.
False.
Dana White is the UFC's biggest star.
True.
I don't give a f.
I can eat whatever I want because I'm a heavyweight.
False, so false.
Speed is more important than power.
True, sorry, true.
And finally, Jon Jones is scared to fight me.
True, we'll say true.
Alex Pereira addresses loss to Magomed Ankalaev. Alex Pereira posted a video on his YouTube channel addressing his loss to Magomed Ankalaev. Pereira stated that he has no excuses for his performance and acknowledged the defeat. He also revealed that the UFC is already discussing an immediate rematch.
Bom, é isso aí, voltando pra casa. Acho que a gente fez um excelente trabalho, não só nessa luta. A gente vem evoluindo bastante, né? Um aprendendo com o outro. Então, estou muito feliz, claro que é o resultado que eu esperava. Estava muito confiante para essa luta, estava bem para a luta, treinei bastante. É óbvio que acontecem algumas coisas, mas eu não quero dar desculpa, né? E eu sei que a gente vai ter essa revanche, já estou conversando já, né? Com o que eu fiz, né? E da forma que foi a luta, muitas pessoas não testaram ali e ficaram na dúvida. Eu ainda não assisti a luta. Vou assistir a luta, vou dar a minha opinião. A gente está ali dentro, né? É difícil você falar o que acontece, né? Mas eu vou olhar ali de fora, assistindo a luta e
Magomed Ankalaev called Ariel Helwani a clown today after reacting to a video Ariel posted on X before UFC 313. In the video, Ariel predicted that Alex Pereira would win by TKO.
Alex Pereira, Shama. Anyway, this is a big test for him. and there's a lot at stake for multiple reasons. Number one, he's defending his UFC light heavyweight title. He's doing so against the guy who a lot of people consider to be his kryptonite, his boogeyman, Magomed Ankalaev, who only has one loss in the UFC. He's a very tough fighter, somewhat, unheralded, unknown fighter, but he's got the style that a lot of people think will give Alex Pereira fits. They think he's going to make the fight dirty. He's going to take Pereira down. And so when this fight first came out, when it was first made official, he opened up as a favorite, but that line is going down, and I tend to believe that a lot of people are kind of overlooking Pereira. I think Pereira wins this fight, and I wouldn't even be surprised if he knocks out Ankalaev. If Ankalaev is too focused on the takedown, he's going to get caught, and if he stands and trades with Pereira, he's going to get caught. So I think that you should proceed with caution if you think that Ankalaev is just going to go in there and out-grapple and frustrate Alex Pereira. I say there's a lot at stake here because it feels like if Pereira gets by Ankalaev, there's some big fights waiting.
MMA Joey reposted the video and wrote, "Ariel really embarrassed himself here. Anyone who watches the sport with an unbiased eye knew Ankalaev could beat Pereira without grappling." Ankalaev responded to this with a clown emoji. Coincidentally, Ali Abdelaziz also took aim at Ariel Helwani today on social media. Ali reposted a message that read, "It's funny how Ariel Helwani only interviews losers now. He cannot interview Islam Makhachev, Bilal Muhammad, Magomed Ankalaev, Justin Gaethje, and other pound-for-pound greats because these warriors have no respect for him. He got kicked out of ESPN, UFC, and now he will get kicked out of boxing too. What a joke this guy is. And also, you can keep your fake apologies. We all know they're not sincere." Henry Cejudo and Kamaru Usman recently shared their thoughts on Justin Gaethje's chances of receiving the next title shot. Cejudo believes that after Gaethje's hard-fought victory over Rafael Fiziev, he should have seized the moment and got that mic and said, "Give me my damn title shot." Cejudo said that despite Gaethje not making a direct call-out, he still thinks Dana White will give him that opportunity. Cejudo praised Gaethje's unique fighting style, particularly his ability to blend hockey-style dirty boxing with devastating uppercuts. He's got like this hockey dirty boxing uppercut where he controls your neck and boom, that dude, he explained, emphasizing how dangerous Gaethje's striking can be. Usman agreed with Cejudo and acknowledged that while fighters need to sell themselves to secure big fights, Gaethje's brutally honest and humble nature sets him apart. I agree with you, Henry. You got to sell yourself, but he's just so damn honest, which is why I love that freaking dude. Usman believes that despite Gaethje's lack of self-promotion, he still has a strong chance of landing the title fight. When discussing how a potential matchup between Gaethje and Islam Makhachev might play out, Cejudo pointed out that Makhachev and his team would likely aim to take the fight to the ground immediately, knowing the dangers of standing and trading with someone like Gaethje. When I see this fight against Islam Makhachev, I think more likely they're really going to try to take it to the ground right away. Nobody wants to get uppercut by Justin Gaethje, get kicked. Usman further mentioned that Ilia Topuria is likely being lined up to face Dustin Poirier, which could clear the path for Gaethje's shot at the belt. With all the moving pieces in the lightweight division, Usman also hinted that he could potentially be a part of Gaethje's training camp if he gets the fight. That's going to be a tough camp, I just know it right now. For me personally, potentially train with him. With all the speculation and excitement surrounding Gaethje's future, one thing is clear. If he does get the title shot, it's going to be one of the biggest fights of the year.